As Australia struggles to get more people vaccinated, one key motivator in the Sydney outbreak has been fear. Case numbers keep rising and more people are dying.
So here I am in downtown Howden Street in the camper, and there's a few people out.
34-year-old Chris Taylor lives in a Sydney hotspot, and for him, COVID is too close to home.
Obviously, with the increase in cases in the last couple of months, the urgency to get vaccinated has increased quite substantially to the point where obviously I've made the call to go and get AstraZeneca.
The Delta strain has changed the rules this time round in New South Wales, with people in their 20s and 30s making up the largest number of cases. The deaths of a 27-year-old man and a 38-year-old woman have also brought the deadly nature of COVID into sharp focus. Both victims were otherwise healthy.
When you have someone who's your age, who has no underlying health conditions, who's passed away as a result of catching this virus, and you have the option of getting vaccinated and potentially not being in that situation yourself, I think that was pretty much the last straw in making the decision.
Across Australia, the latest medical advice for people between 18 and 59 is to consult their GP if they want to get vaccinated with AstraZeneca. In Greater Sydney, anyone over 18 is strongly encouraged to get any vaccine, including AstraZeneca. That's because the benefits outweigh the extremely low risk of rare blood clots. The change in the health advice has led to a rush of under 40s getting vaccinated with AstraZeneca in New South Wales. First doses of the vaccine have more than tripled in just weeks. And there's been a huge leap in second doses, increasing 30-fold. For sister and brother Cassie and Calvin Long in Sydney, keeping up with the health advice has been confusing. Cassie is 18, Calvin is 20.
That's a foul.
One moment the government was saying, hey, look, you can do this. And the doctors were like, maybe not. And then the next moment the doctors are saying one thing and then the government's saying the other thing.
The uni students had been waiting for Pfizer, but the outbreak changed their mind about AstraZeneca.
I decided to get vaccinated as soon as possible because there were so many rising cases that I just wanted to get it done.
They also wanted to prevent any possible spread of COVID to their grandmother who lives with them.
Getting the vaccine, getting AstraZeneca, getting it as fast as possible is like a big thing for us.
On the inside, I'm a really competitive person. So like when I see other countries have like higher vaccination rates, I'm like, we need to do better. So I would like to see us do better.
As the outbreak in Queensland continues to spread, Tristan Dunning in Brisbane is relieved to have finally got his first dose of AstraZeneca last month. The 37-year-old needed to get vaccinated before starting a new job overseas.
There was no way I was going to be able to get vaccinated with Pfizer until at least end of September.
Tristan's partner, 34-year-old Laura PEDERSON, works in disability support and had her second dose of AstraZeneca last month. It's given her peace of mind against the virus.
It really can affect anyone, and just because you're young and healthy doesn't mean you're not going to see effects from it. It's something that everyone needs to take seriously.
I think when you have younger members of society getting it, that it does show that it is dangerous and that we can't afford to be complacent about this.
Queensland's Chief Health Officer has faced criticism for contradicting the advice from the National Expert Panel, which allows AstraZeneca for under 60s, after they consult their GP.
Wouldn't it be terrible that our first 18-year-old in Queensland who dies related to this pandemic died because of the vaccine?
The type of scaremongering we've seen coming from the Queensland Premier and the Queensland Chief Medical Officer don't help confidence. They do help anti-vaxxers.
Now, in the middle of an outbreak, Jeanette Young seems to have changed her tune.
Has the risk profile changed enough that you should advocate for under 40s to get AstraZeneca if they can't get Pfizer?
Ever since we've had our outbreak here in the southeast of Queensland, I have said that anyone who's got any concerns at all and would like to know something about the AstraZeneca vaccine should immediately go and talk to their GP about it.
Here we go. You're more likely to get struck by lightning in Australia than getting a severe side effect from AstraZeneca. So please put up your arm and vaccinate. Don't delay, vaccinate.
Australians are now being told that the way off the lockdown merry-go-round is increasing vaccination coverage across the population.
Once we hit the 70% vaccination rate, life will be much easier. And of course, once we hit the 80% vaccination rate, life will be as normal as we can expect during COVID.
It's a sentiment young Cassie and Calvin have pulled up their sleeves for.
We're meant to be outside celebrating birthday parties with our friends and learning stuff at uni.
The quicker people get vaccinated, right, the quicker we can go out. So I guess it is kind of a race.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.